Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing good. So I want to discuss something really new with you. As you know that I have already discussed about the Lean Six Sigma yellow and green belt both, and I have my videos there. Now I want to discuss about ITIL V4. So ITIL is nothing but Information Technology Infrastructure Library. It is a sort of framework which needs to be there, right, in the organizations, especially the service based companies. So basically it has introduced in 1980s in UK for IT companies, after evolved and got versions then. So it has a lot of versions. The first version was in 90s, first was in 80s, then second, then third. Now it's a V4 which we'll be discussing about. So it is it's basically relevant for service management concepts. In every organization there is a service management domain, right, which is giving services to the clients, customers. So it's a framework, it's not a compliance, right? It needs to be there in order to adhere the processes. So this methodology is used, and an organization cannot be audited against ITIL. That means if ITIL is not there, that's fine. That will not be a compliance, right? Like ISO's certifications. So basically this is involved in that. Why version 4? So why, what has evolved in version 4? That's a core concept, is value creation. So value creation, which was not there before, it has created it, value creation, right? Stability of infrastructure was much needed with lean, agile and DevOps. So as we already know that lean, agile, DevOps type of terminologies, which we will discuss in our later videos, just because of that, stability was much needed. That's why version 4 was required. The basic concern is that delivering better, efficient and faster delivery of the services. It talks about ITSM. ITSM is nothing but Information Technology Service Management. How information technology is IT, and infrastructure library, how it needs to be maintained, and how its infrastructure is maintained in the organization. Contract is always there to talk on SLAs, discussions, so that ITIL framework comes into picture, right? You know that if there is any business happening in the service based company or the product based company, there must be on agreed terms and conditions that will be termed as contract, right? So for contract there's always the SLAs, discussions are there. So that's where we need the ITIL V4 to adhere those processes and perform accordingly. There are different layers of business, right? What are the different layers of business? It can either be product, it can either be service, right? Product, you heard that product based companies, right, which is responsible for delivering the products. For example, food delivery app, right? It's a product. What is the service? It's a support layer actually. How you are providing the services, intangible in nature, which cannot be seen or touched. It can only be delivered to support the delivery background infrastructure. So whatever has evolved here, how it needs to be managed, that is a service. It considered under support layer to support the delivery background infrastructure. So I'm hoping that this is clear to you. This is a very basic of ITIL, very important. We'll be discussing about very basics of every point one by one. So it needs to be there, and I need your support as well. Thank you so much. Have a good day.